my apologies. This is my first trip to Brazil, so thank you to everyone for your hospitality. However, my Portuguese skills are a little bit limited, so I understand if you need to take a few seconds to grab a translator so that we can communicate here over the next 20 minutes or so. My name's Tim Langlais. I'm a marketing manager for specialty base oils with the Ergon Corporation. I'm here to relay a bit of a marketing message to you for those of you who may not be familiar with Ergon, as well as speak to one of our featured products that we're now bringing into your market. Just a brief outline again, who is Ergon? A little bit about the benefits of Naftênicos, just to remind everybody in the room what you may already know. A little bit about our featured product, which is our L2000, and then how you can get in touch with us for more information. So Ergon is a privately held, family-owned and managed company based in Jackson, Mississippi, United States. We employ a team of over 2,300 employees around the world. There are 57 different companies under Ergon, ranging from transportation, oil gathering, but most importantly, at our heart, we are a base oil refining company. We're very committed to that. We're the 5th largest base oil refiner in North America and the 8th largest base oil refiner in the world. We operate 2 specialty refineries that you see pictured here. The Vicksburg, Mississippi USA refinery is the largest naphtenic process and base oil refinery in the world. Base oil capacity is approximately 22,000 barrels per day. Apologize for the units. That equates to roughly 3,000 to 3,200 metric tons a day. You can see there's a variety of products, again, all focused around naphthenic process oils, insulating oils, and base oils. We operate a paraffinic refinery as well. That is located in Newell, West Virginia, USA. A little bit smaller base oil capacity, only about 6,000 barrels per day, or roughly 800 to 900 metric tons per day. And that refinery is much larger, much more sophisticated, and actually has a larger fuels component to it. Again, this just illustrates the global naphthenic refining capacity. You'll see Ergon featured there on the left. That is the Vicksburg, Mississippi facility. It is the largest facility for naphthenics in the world. And it does represent approximately 25% of the total global naphthenic base oil capacity. I put this up here just to illustrate Ergon is extremely committed to naphthenic base oils. I want that message to come through. Products are readily available, we'll see in a second, globally. In this region, we're very pleased to have a relationship with Kwan Teak. They do a very good job assisting us with strategic supply and distribution into this part of the world. Again, we operate and market into a range of specialty applications. You can see illustrated here. We have 4 different brands that we utilize to move into these various channels. What I'd like to spend a few minutes speaking to is our high gold base oil line. Particularly products that are going into metalworking fluids and greases. So just a little reminder about why we use naphthenics, why naphthenics are different from paraffinics. You can see illustrated here the chemical structures, and this affords very different physical and chemical properties that we can use to our advantage as we formulate finished products. Naphthenics, you may be aware, offer great solvency, excellent low temperature properties, excellent emulsion stabilities when we start talking about metalworking fluids and water combinations, as well as good thermal conductivity or heat transfer capabilities, as is often seen in transformer oil or insulating oil type applications. So how do naphthenics create value in metalworking? So metalworking formulations, as you may know, are extremely sophisticated. Many components, typically anywhere from 60 to 80, 90% base oil, and then a whole host of various additives, whether that be surfactants, emulsification agents, metal deactivators, EP additives, a host of special molecules designed to assist the application. Now that can prove challenging to the base oil. What you need is that solvency. that Naphthenics provide. That's going to allow you more emulsion stability and additive capability. Of course, viscosity is always important, and heat transfer is always important. The other important element in metalworking as regulations, we just saw a presentation on regulations, as regulations become more and more onerous in parts of the world, health and safety becomes important. And we'll see a little bit later with our products, we've taken great strides to improve our performance in some key health and safety metrics, namely the IP346 test, to improve the ability of this material to be used in areas where there's human contact. In grease formulations, again, very complex, many components. We saw some presentations yesterday regarding grease and how Naphthenics assist in forming stronger fiber networks, if you will, within the product that allow them to do their job. We heard about the lower thickener content that a Naphthenic allows you to use, a lower Naphthenic or a lower thickener content to achieve your desired grease grade. That becomes very important for those of you that don't operate in grease. The thickener is quite often the most expensive component in the product. So anything you can do to use less thickener reduces your cost of goods and hopefully enables you to increase your margins. Again, Naphthenics provide the low temperature performance that allows pumpability, transportation through central systems, as well as heat transfer. And then in grease is a unique thing. I worked in grease for about 3 years in a past life, and color in grease becomes very important. And so some of our Naphthenic products you'll see offer a pretty outstanding color performance for their viscosity, and that allows you to impart your dye, which then makes the identification of the product easier for your customers and end users. Been in many industrial facilities where the application of the grease is segregated strictly on color, and that's how they train their operators to install the grease. So there's a lot of emotion tied around color. The feature product I wanted to highlight for everyone here is our L2000. So this is a product that is on the ground here today in your market. This is a severely hydrotreated naphthenic oil. It is used in both metalworking and grease applications, as well as a number of compounding and chemical process applications. You can see here on the left, it has an outstanding color for something of its viscosity. Now, its viscosity at 40C is going to be roughly 380 to 390 centistokes. It's going to carry the great solvency that you look for in a naphthenic and offer you the ability to increase your viscosity, again, without compromising your color. For comparison here, the other products that you see labeled are V175, that's a naphthenic bright stock that's manufactured by Ergon. Our P150BS, that's a paraffinic bright stock. And then on the far right is a black oil product. And so you can see the advantage color-wise between L2000 and a black oil or a heavier product. Here's that technical data that just highlights some of the things that I've spoken to. Very attractive flash point. There you can see the very low color. It was just illustrated. Excellent pour point, again, for the transportation through the systems. The aniline point, again, highlighting that solubility. And then finally, you see that IP346 data, less than 3. That's something that Ergon is pretty proud of, and something that we found our end users can really take advantage of, again, in some of those sensitive applications such as metalworking, where there is a high degree of human contact with the product. That gives you even more assurance that you're going to be able to satisfy any health, safety, or environmental regulations. This is just where we can be reached should you have more questions. Again, our local relationship here with Kwan Teak, they can absolutely assist as well. And again, just want to highlight that Ergon is a base oil company. Naphthenic oils are our business. So with that, I know I'm the last of the day. Thank you very much, and be happy to take any questions regarding Ergon or our products.